I still can't see you.
It's not so, Angela. That means that we are going to finish 2023 on a Brilliant Minds bit. Yes. But that is the point of that. It's not important. Do we see each other? It's important. Do we feel each other's like a good energy? The day like a click us that we move. Yes. That is the most important. Yeah. Well, Angela, honey, I know that you love to talk too much, and that's totally okay. But I'm going to cut you and.
Too much.
It's
too much. I talk too much. I can't help myself.
Yes. So, like, basically, it's time that we read. Guys, I prepare 6 beautiful poems, and like this is like a new beautiful poets that they share in our poetry community. Them points of view, them energies, vibes, everything that maybe can reach someone and help. You know, to grow, to figure out more yourself, because that is the hardest part when we need to figure out who we are, what we want, where we want to go, and all that stuff. Because we always have questions. That is about why we need to like train our brain, right? And thoughts and everything. And that is very like possible, very, very possible. Is just important, like let's say little steps, and they can be like, hey, I will go every Wednesday to watch Brilliant Minds. Maybe Angela will say something that maybe will click my brain, and I will have like hallelujah, like some solution for my like life and my head. So yeah. So like let's say like that, or I will go every night in a walk. I will like push myself how I know, even if it's like difficult. Oh my God, when I remember that was difficult for me, and then I push like, come on, Sky, you can do it. Come on, lady, don't be like what I like. Sometimes I can be like rough, that I like push myself on a hard work, because sometimes I would just like sit and like watch like in the ceilings and like think like, oh man, can I like just like be I don't know, on some beautiful like island where I just like chill, listen birds and like listen like all that stuff, just like relaxing. Oh, that would be nice. But anyway, I will zip that Angela can read our first poet, Edward. But Edward we like read actually. I'm
Yeah.
at one.
They're a mixture of ones we've read and ones we haven't. So Edward Race is the first one. I'm going to read his caption first.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, hope you're feeling better, Caroline. And I'll read his caption first because I think it sort of will give you an idea of where his mind or his space was at the time of writing this. He sort of said, my anxiety and depression have got me wasting lots of time these days. Each morning I rise before the sun only to fall asleep before it even peeks over the horizon. Incessant worrying keeps me confined to my bed that I have set up here in my living room. Insomnia at night, exhaustion by day, and a cycle that seems to be never ending, just wasting time. And I hang on. I just got this yawning going on. Anyway, I don't look. You might be seeing it as a wasting time, but I don't think he's wasting time. Sometimes you just need to have to slow down and not do a lot of things because we're healing, or growing in different ways. But the piece anyway that I'm about to read is called Wasting Time. Spending too much time these days just staring out my bedroom window, looking for a place where my mind can escape. But yesterday is a destination inaccessible. Been wasting too much time these days. If I live in the morning and never return, would you search for me forever or just get on with everything? Been spending too much time these days just staring in the bathroom mirror, looking for a way to keep my dreams in focus. But greatness is a destiny unattainable. Been wasting too much time these days. If I leave in the evening and never return, would you still love me forever or just search at your leisure? Been wasting too much time these days, just waiting for the pain to go away. It's very, I don't know. It's just really unusual that you chose this piece, because I've been feeling a lot of this the last few months.
Like a feeling?
Yeah, beautiful.
Feeling? Like you like a feel like that?
Yeah, that's what I've been feeling, that I feel like I'm in a space where I don't feel like I'm going, feel like I was going nowhere. But I find now it wasn't that I wasn't going anywhere, I just wasn't ready to move. My spirit just wasn't ready to move. I had to stay in that space for a little bit,
Right, exactly. And because that, you see, I like my point of view was well, this is a beautiful opportunity that really could start with his poem, because many time I felt like that, just like thinking that I'm like wasting time like I'm like actually like doing, and like I don't know. So, but everything is a change. Eventually, I also figure out that, and that it's a beautiful thing that his expression like can inspire like other people, that they just see that we have all that stages of our life, when that is all process, that is a part of process. So this poem is a beautiful example of like a part of process one human like being,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, indeed. So I don't have nothing to add, but if you have to say something more, please.
No, nothing
because
more.
This is like a very, very clear message. This is very clear message.
Sorry?
This is very clear message.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Did you want me to go on to read the next?
Yes, please.
So I've got Mermaid Ballads. As she says in the caption, my heart remains ever grateful for the support, kindness, and friendship I've received within our community of thinkers, writers, and dreamers, and lovers of love, activists, and healers. Thank you. And so here we go. It's called We Are Hungry, Aren't We? A hunger not so easily satiated by a simple feast or feed, blind addiction to power, the ugly green-eyed beast. We want more of something and some things: truth, justice, liberation, solitude. Hungry for peace, deathly cravings its bliss without the crimson blood stain upon the innocent. Hungry for time, willing the invisible hands to tick backwards, begging, please, only if for just one more minute. Hungry for love, desperately needing to be seen, naked beyond flesh, held scars raw and old, a gentle hand, a balm to mend a soul torn apart. Hungry for spirit, praying to fill our cups until on our knees we feel consecrated, humble and whole. When the banquet clears and we're belly full, sick from the gluttony of sweet vanity and greed, we still hanker for something more than just a mouthful, something beautiful. We are hungry, aren't we?
Say, Angela, tell.
In truth, that we all we desire more than we desire. So
yeah.
once we have one thing, we reach one point in something, we continue going on and on, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And it's not necessarily, sometimes it's not for the betterment of yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not always the best thing for you. And I just find that, again, it's this whole idea of just enjoying what you have rather than like trying to reach for more. That's not going to make you happier. You know what I mean? You can continue, like you can be have a need to pursue things. That's not a problem. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just when it's just hunger for, the whole idea of where this is, we're belly full, sick from the gluttony of sweet vanity and greed. It's that whole, when it's a concept of greed, when it's not for your betterment, and it's just like you're doing it just for the sake of doing it. It's, yeah, I really agree with this poem, and I love the way she's put this together. And thank you, Jenny. The reason why I read that gorgeously is because the way she's Mermaid Ballads have actually put it all together, and it's easy to read. It is a gorgeous write. Why did you choose this piece?
Well, you see, first when I choose with who poet we're going to start, we actually wasting our time. And then this poem kind of was for me logically that would be a perfect match after that. After first one, because on exactly like that stuff, why we are miserable and everything, because exactly what she said in her poem. You get it? So that was the reason why I choose. And then I was now listening your interpretation of how you felt and see and explain, a poem. Where poem exactly is correct a zillion %, where we lost ourselves, on which road we lost. Where is that greedy, and like you said, it's not always about you, that you be happy or something. It's it's about all of us. So that is very interesting thing. But I just I'm super exciting that I hear the next poem. How going to attach to this one that we read, but
I love Anisha. Anisha's incredible. So don't worry about saying the rest of it's Anisha, because she told us to say Anisha. And I was like, oh, it's a few pages, but it's only because I forget that she loves to attach images and stuff on it. And she always puts like a one-liner in the caption, which is just like, hang on. Which she says, I haven't had Marmite in ages. And as an Aussie, we have Vegemite. We don't eat Marmite. It's a very English thing. So this hasn't got a title. So here we go. The high tower, with its distorted approach, cannot see the bits hidden in light. I'll take what's given as a test. I'll walk the line for a bit. The citadel is swarming with needs and wants as King Midas amorously caressed every... I'm going to start all over again. Sorry, Anisha.
Angela.
I stumbled and it just wasn't going to...
Yeah.
Here we go.
Angela.
Yeah. So here we go.
Breathe. Just first breathe before you start. And the thing that we have in tea, you and I, you visiting me, we like have a tea and you like start from beginning. It's totally fine.
Sorry about that, Nisha. So here we go. The high tower, with its distorted approach, cannot see the bits hidden in light. I'll take what's given as a test. I'll walk the line for a bit. The citadel is swarming with needs and wants as King Midas amorously caressed, even as so goethite. No golden touch, a plunder, a wanting crown. My own court of fantastic, laden with my hounds and flowers and bastardized philosophy. My beasts roam far, but are not deluged by defeat, regardless of the spindles in my spine and the oddity of neglect. These are not mine to keep, nor mine to summon. No kiss to the ring is needed in blood and heart. I'm soft-footed, even sure-footed, even as taxes attacks the talisman around my ankle and my wrists. Speak loudly, boldly to the dawn and the twilight of the dark. These treasures are unable to be exchanged. Nomads to my travels, rides of quiet, earthly bound, starlight touched.
I love the end so much.
Superb.
Okay, say. I'm listening.
It's just one of those things I need to sort of sit on. It is a piece. There's a lot going on here. The whole from the beginning, the high tower with its distorted approach cannot see the bits hidden in light. It's about how there is so much going on that, again, it's that whole idea of going for gold, right? But because you've got this whole focus, you're not seeing the good things that are happening around you. You're missing the good things because you're so busy looking at the big picture and you're forgetting the details where you should be enjoying yourself. Just everything is just I don't know. That's my interpretation. I love her work too, Jenny.
So you see, like how it's beautifully like went on a after about
the big one says, the
poem.
talisman around my ankle, my wrist speak loudly, boldly to the dawn and the twilight of the dark. It's just, incredible. Yeah.
And so, previous poem.
Yes.
Hungry, and then like this one, where we have a vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
That we need something more, and we missing that like a little happiness that it's around us, and that is a step by step that we get where we need to get, that we fulfill our soul. You see how it's like I did a great job.
It's that whole idea of like we're sweating about the big stuff and missing the little stuff, which it's all that little stuff that combined can actually create the wisdom and the learning experience and the trap. You know what I mean? Like it's all those that little nuances that make a difference. And we forget that sometimes. We get lost in all that. The negative. Do you know what I mean? We get lost in the negative loop rather than all the good things.
Yeah, but only like that you can figure out like a word. Oh my god, like you Angela don't have idea how that is like very interesting like work, Like how like we work on a very interesting way, like human beings. I need to say I love this poem very much because we really should pay attention on a little stuff, because appreciate that little stuff and pay attention on them, we like eventually put the puzzles on every like a spot where they need to be, and then we got like our beautiful dream. So, well, who would be the next poet, Angela, for the last episode in 2023, Brilliant Minds Poetry Therapy?
Carla Jean 126, my fellow Saggy. One of the first, an incredible woman and poet who I was very grateful to do a collaboration with. And we wrote about the strength of women. Still one of my favorite poems, collabs. So this piece that I'm about to read of hers is called Our Name is Nobody. We feed on buzzing street lamp serenades, distant horns honking frustration on freeways, dogs barking to drown out whining sirens and city crickets, obligatory wary chirping. Sun is setting or surrendering. It's hard to say. There is no one home rustling dusty curtains in windows, fretting, pacing Turkish carpets, praying for a safe return. Our name is nobody, and nobody blinded us. Our eyes flickering rhythmically with oil drum fires, gulping final glimpses. Streaks of evening rain trickle down cracks in concrete. Could be tears, could be blood, could be paint melting like graffiti on viaducts, tagging trains, rattling out of place, having made a wrong turn at yesterday. Axe scurry down dumpster crowded alleys. Bistro wasted crumbs cling to quivering whiskers. Rodents feast while we waste to nothing. Distantly, someone is humming Bobby McGee. Freedom is just another word. Nothing left to lose. We are as free as beings can get. We watch a vagrant's vomit on doorsteps. Morning paper will wear its stench. Spectres of a apocalypse. Our name is nobody, and nobody blinded us. We're deaf to street corner prophecies. Dingy shirted ministers spitting salvation through rotting teeth. The end is near, but not near enough. Once we were crooned to, once we were loved. Today we are space takers. We dwell under bridges, gambling scraps with salvaged cards. Once was family, now just scars. Season pass in sweat, in drench, in shivers, in not enough. And they used to pass with carols, with river swims, with picnics. To our school pictures still small back from the fridge. We can't bear burdens of what was. Our name is nobody, and nobody blinded us. That really affected me. That repeat, that our name is nobody, nobody blinded, and nobody blinded us. Really, it just the nail gets deeper and deeper each time we repeat that line. It is. I don't know. It just takes. It reminds me, like, having nothing, living on the streets, being homeless, not being remembered. That's what it's taken me. And it's that whole idea where it says, what is this? Do our school pictures still smile back from the fridge? Because you think about it, all these people who they used to be kids once. They used to be someone's kid. And it just really sorry.
That's okay.
It just
Please, this is brilliant minds.
That, there's all these people on the streets. Because of their life taking a turn. They feel that they've got no one. I'm sorry.
Oh, please don't apologize. You don't need to apologize.
I need tissue.
Let it emotion out always. Never stop.
That one really.
I know.
That one really affected me. Yeah.
So
I don't. It was very powerful. Right, color always writes incredibly.
So I've experienced both like being homeless in a heart and being homeless street, basically. So when I come here in America, the best friends was homeless people. I hang out with them. With them, I learn the most English, and they help me put words together and all that stuff. So I really, really have very interesting journey, coming here in America and try to figure out where I'm going, So, and because that now I need to back on the first poem where I many times felt, oh my God, I'm wasting my time and this and then then I had that moment like of hungriness. Okay, I need this, I need this, I need this, and then after that I forgot to enjoy in a little like things, and then I lost even more myself. So, and then then we come on this beautiful poem, and then we say and actually like where we see that like you said, there was at some point the children too, little children, and they have like that life circumstances that unfortunately they didn't have a space to rise because someone also like didn't have parents too. So, and then we got on that like a shape, like exactly what I always say, Angela, everything coming from our parents, our life circumstances, and it's a beautiful thing. You see, this is amazing example why community poetry exists, that they don't feel alone, that they can hear like many voices that they felt like that on a this or on a other way, so everyone was once upon a time homeless, and this beautiful poem like show us how we like kindness, love, that is the most important, that we be with each other, and then we all like nourish our problems on many like levels, like our trauma through our like childhood, everyone on them own way, and you know how like we get like how much we can handle, right? So, and the people, they are like wrong when they compare, hey, for you it's easy. No, it's the same. We got heaviness how much we can like bear. That's it. So, who is the next one, Angela? Beautiful poet.
I saw it on earlier, in the previous one, but Caroline Creative Corner.
Check now this poem.
She's doing a
how
we
doing conclusion.
When we switched off the thing, she wouldn't be able to get back on the live. But she can say this later. This piece is called "We Poets Elaborate" by the incredible Caroline Creative Corner.
Okie dokie.
So here we go. We poets elaborate on seasonal changes, layers of a winter morn. We poets elaborate on glorious creatures, redbirds, lizards, and bumblebees. We poets elaborate on nature's power, pick up sticks. We poets elaborate on life choices, his garden. We poets elaborate on ups and downs of love, our love poem. We poets elaborate on tragedies of war, crying woman, and we poets elaborate on grief, barely breathing. We poets elaborate on fun, something about hats, and we poets elaborate on reading, never a lonely day. We poets write about the universe, goddess, moon. We poets write about childhood. Every summer has a story. We poets elaborate on favourite foods, ode to king cakes. We poets elaborate on aging and nibbling at my edges. We poets elaborate on the ordinary, ode to fingernail brush. And we poets elaborate on life and moments encapsulated in memories. We poets elaborate on man's inhumanity as the sun rose. We poets elaborate on trees, the climber. We poets write of life-altering pandemics, COVID, Christmas 2020. We poets elaborate on family and friends, ageless connections. Summer fun with Claire. We poets elaborate on faith. Prayer garden. We poets elaborate. Oh, yeah.
We indeed. We indeed.
I loved it. It was like a little, little list of things that poets like to delve into, the kind of things that we speak of. And there were some little, sort of anecdotes of the things that she's written herself as a poet. And I love, again, it's one of those where there's a poem, there's a, there's a guiding light through the whole, about, we poets elaborate. It's almost like the ribs of it all. But I loved it. I loved what she's done with it. She's incredible. She's really incredible. Yeah, so true.
Yes, I just want to say the same thing. The same thing I want to say, yeah, for like a support, yes, place, supportive, yes, on a many deep levels. Like a God bless all of us, universe, every vibe or that can attach like from every like universe, because have like a zillion around us. So, but yes, say.
No, I was just gonna say that like with any community, you get your bad eggs, but
you find your own nest.
I'm still here because of the connections that I've made here, and the growth that I've made because of all the people that I've met. Maybe not physically, but I've now speaking to, on a regular basis, and the kind of support, is I've never seen that much support.
Oh my God, same, likewise. Such a beautiful love, amazing. Oh my God, Angela, I every time say, I cannot wait that I finish IG Village Big Time and that book be like a totally complete. Like I'm super happy because that is going to be a movie and plus beautiful human being going to have like a amazing example, like what is love and how they can like grow and how like a poetry community have a beautiful and amazing like a stuff, and how we should appreciate the same, like how said a poem, we need to appreciate little stuff, and this is that step, poetry community. Yeah. Oh my God, and like all that beautiful like stories. Okay, someone like they are like very sad and like deep, but I love like sad poems, Angela, because like they taught me a lot.
You
and like really
talking to the dark,
writer,
to me who loves writing dark poetry. And the constant theme is that I write beautiful dark poetry, but I look. The reason I love dark poetry and sad poetry because it's very hard for me to cry any other way. I find it really hard, and if I don't get that, like that's it. you need to cry. You need to release those emotions and do what you need to do so you don't feel like you're this, you're like a hot pressure cooker. And for me, sad movies and sad poetry really,
helpful.
Helpful. And but I always say I write the sadness out.
Yes, indeed.
As well.
Because keeping inside, it's not good. It's like a serious bomb in our body. Like, trust me, guys, that if we don't release our emotions, oh my God, we can be in a really, really serious trouble to hurt ourselves. Like, trust me on that. Those dark, the most complex to unpack. Yep. Yes. Well, Angela, who would be the next poet?
The lucky last.
The lucky last. Oh my God! And we are done with Brilliant.
Who I adore. What a fantastic reader! And you always say you love the way she reads. She has a beautiful voice. And I find that people who have some kind of musicality have a beautiful voice. She's one of those. That's the incredible Marianne.
Yes. Yes. She is like amazing with her writing. And yes, Emma.
I love what Emma goes. I love aggressive inventing poetry keeps me out of jail.
Emma, I love Emma. Oh, I definitely need to meet Emma when we go, Angela, to UK. Yes. Definitely.
And you know what? There's a lot of people actually that live around where she does that I would love to catch up with.
Really? Oh my God, nice.
Yes.
We're going to have fun. I cannot wait.
We'll do it map and we can just...
Yes, Angela, listen, your organization, I follow you. You are a leader on the trips because if we follow me, we would be very lost. We will get at some point.
We were in Japan, and my friend who was had drank quite a bit, she was our guide because both of us were Sagittarians, and she's the Libra, and she's in the middle of us. And even though she had a bit to drink, she's the one that otherwise we'd get lost. Sagittarians have got very bad.
Okay, then don't worry. I'm good.
I can plan, but I'm not a compass.
Okay, listen, I will lead that part. That it's easy peasy for me. Don't worry, because when we
plan,
yes,
you can lead us.
Yes,
cool.
Right. So because I'm good at that a situation when we need to figure out. So I'm I do so fast. That let's go. We will be fine. No worries. And there you go. Anyway, okie dokie. I'm going to off myself.
This one, Marianne, is a prose poem. It's called Change of Mind. Never did I expect a bus ride to change my mind. At first, the bus was fairly empty and there were the usual suspects, those I've come to recognise travelling this route the same time each day. It began quite pleasantly with a lean young man getting up to help an elderly woman board the bus. She was frail, gracious and smiling. Behind her, another man, probably in midlife, with a beautiful black Labrador in tow. We can spot a dog lover immediately by their reaction. The elderly woman leaned forward, pet the dog gently, and asked,
Angela, I just didn't felt. You need again from beginning.
Because you're dark and I can't see you scared me. I was getting right into this story.
You see how Nathan feel in a dungeon. You see now?
He likes it. I was getting right into it. Okay, here we go. This is called Change of Mind by Ma 3+3. Never did I expect a bus ride to change my mind. At first, the bus was fairly empty. There were the usual aspects, those I've come to recognize traveling this route the same time each day. It began quite pleasantly with a lean young man getting up to help an elderly woman board the bus. She was frail, gracious and smiling. Behind her, another man, probably midlife, the beautiful black Labrador in tow. You can spot a dog lover immediately by the reaction. The elderly woman leaned forward, pet the dog gently, and asked of its name. Buddy, he said, had him since he was 11 weeks old. A congenial chat ensued as the dog moved from person to person, spreading and receiving love. Shortly thereafter, a second woman boarded gleeful upon seeing the dog. This, of course, led to more smiles and further conversation. There was some talk about a bad politician, much agreed, but mostly everyone was focused on the dog. A warm wave began to wrap itself around each and every person on that bus. As faces appeared softer and peaceful, ease was palpable. Still, a third elderly lady boarded. She appeared to be a little bit older than the other two, but still bright and quite vivacious. She greeted the dog immediately and soon began to relay the story of how she too had a dog, the best friend she had, that she lost. I continued to listen, sitting just outside the periphery of the conversation, which now felt like a circle, safe and whole. The man and the dog got up to leave, and 6 or 7 people shouted goodbye. The women continued on with their talk, which eventually turned to their stage of life. 2 of them discovered that they were the same age. The other one proudly announced that she was the eldest, and the other women commented on how wonderful she looked, and she agreed and thanked them. All of them in disbelief of the age. I felt a sense of camaraderie, as I had recently been examining my own stage of life, the places I've been, the person I'm continuing to become. Never did I expect a bus ride to change my mind. That's it for this piece of poetry, prose poetry. I absolutely love. I actually wrote a poem very similar to not in this exact thing, but as a prose. I wrote a prose recently, and it's very freeing. It's a beautifully there's a storytelling. Like, it's very hard to write prose because you need to keep your audience, in the moment. I love the whole. There's this whole idea, being old doesn't mean that life stops, sort of a thing. There's so much to life, and you don't know whether this circle. I love this, which you said that what is it? There's something about circle. Now I'm trying to find. I continued to listen, sitting just outside the periphery of the conversation, which now felt like a circle, safe and whole. This whole gorgeous, it was like almost like a life within a life. Like there's so much going on, but there's this, I don't know. What can I say?
Angela.
It's just beautiful. I love
I
it.
know. You see, we start wasting time, and on the end, we change the mind. Right? Basically. So, I love definitely approach of writing to like a very beautiful, amazing message, that we have. And, exactly what I said. we never know what's going to click us, that we like change our mind, right? So, and even about like audience, it's when you mention that it's about energy. Cannot work, Angela. Today, it's this energy. Tomorrow will be something else. You never know, because you know how ocean works in waves, moving constantly. What Bruce Lee said, very beautiful wisdom. Be water, because you are that. 80% of water we are. So wave, you know, and just accept also that every hour, every second is a change wave, because you are constantly moving. But it depends, yes, the rise and the fall. Exactly. So, like we said, we definitely need to accept that it's not always about us that we be like happy, because like everyone deserve happiness. Like Angela said in between, beautiful this poetry that we read today. It's a beautiful thing, guys, that we have this opportunity that we can share our point of view, where we like have when we like think that we waste our times, that we don't have straight for anything, and like just like what is the thing, and then we like need to figure out that we we want something which maybe it's not for us, and maybe don't belong even to our soul, that our soul wants to grow in that direction. Then we need to figure out that in this little stuff like we enjoy, like a Brilliant Minds Therapy Poetry Live with Angela, Pangela, and Sky. Angela preparing for a beautiful sleep, that she dream beautiful dreams, and me drinking coffee and having a wonderful time with you guys. So, and the thing is, then we have that we really need to figure out that old, how we say age, we have that ages that we just count how long we are on earth, but we are always young, guys. I mean, depends if a body start to be charged on your soul. Okay, I'm going to be a little then you are guys really fucked up. Seriously. So release yourself. Be yourself. Love yourself. But give a love, because love will back to you. That is the most important that we figure out on the end of 2023. It's not about just me. It's about you and me and them and all of us. So guys, I hope so that you guys going to enjoy in this the end of 2023. Also, I want to say my beautiful co-host, thank you very much for being today and read for us really beautiful poetry, and plus beautiful messages that we share together with our points of view. And also you really you really read poetry on a wonderful way, and I love the most from Marianne. I love how you read her.
Yeah, look at that. Every piece that you provide me to read are exceptional, and they touch me in different ways. Tonight, I'm feeling a little bit emotional, I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. I've been feeling
I
very low
know.
for the last few months.
Do you know what is? It's a full moon. So, like exactly like a poem said, like I changed my mind. This morning I changed my mind. Thanks, brilliant minds. And beautiful poem that I choose for today, and Angela, she delivered beautifully. So, guys, appreciate every beautiful human being across you, because guess what? Boomerang will be back to you when come time, when we need the most. We got everything back when we need the most. How you think, guys, that we survive live? Right? Life, it's like how you think. Because of that. So, more we give, more we get. On a end, we don't get from the same. We like we got from always different beautiful souls. Remember that. Is that end of the year let down? I had it in my birthday and Christmas. This was the saddest year yet. Well, we have like that years because that is like right now you are releasing yourself, and like if you feel that you need to cry, my darling, and be very grateful for this saddest year, because you will see how you will feel wonderfully and beautiful when you release everything what you have in your chest. That is the point, because why we have that years, trust me, for me 2021 was the saddest year, let's say. And the thing is, I'm very grateful on that. But after 2 years, I'm very grateful for that. Before I was like Brandy.
Yeah.
Say,
Look,
Angela.
I'm up and down every year. So, but this is not the saddest. It's been the hardest. Not saddest for me. Just been the hardest because I've had to learn some really huge lessons.
You want to smash something? Well, the thing is, listen. You can express yourself through words, and you can even record yourself and do express. So do that, and then delete, and then do again, and then do again. And if you want, you can even watch. That can help for a smashing, or that you go and do around a house, circling. Let's say that helps me when I want to smash stuff. That I don't smash that, I'm going to work out. It is what it is. What's you, Angela, doing when you want to smash something? Huh? What is your method?
No, I liked what Ash said. Turn that shed skin into poetry for the tanning. So just turn what she's feeling into poetry.
Yes, but plus that.
We said before, do you know what I mean? But I can't imagine her writing something like anger. I can't imagine Brandy writing an angry poem.
Why not? She can try something new, maybe that feeling actually push her in some a different direction. That she finally go deeper in herself, to find herself, that she change her own focus, so that can be good for her. So you see, guys, oh my God, this is a beautiful end of Brilliant Minds Therapy Poetry Live with you see, we help Brandy that she figure out on her own way, she will figure out. She feel so she will figure out new anger prompt, yes, smashing. I don't need you anymore. I found solution. So
smashing. What about we could call it smashing away the solution?
Yeah, Angela. Yeah, exactly. Write that and write that and send me that I prepare a post for like a prompt that we start Brilliant Minds like that in a new 2024. But in a DM that I like have there, not here because I'm not going to like remember. So
I think I've done it.
Okay, I know.
Breaking blitz or a.
Oh, okay. Okay, we will see, and I will create like a prompt, and then you guys like share everywhere that we have like more and to have a fun that Angela read for us.
I can share it at the, like share it at the Dungeon Keep.
Yes, yes. Plus that, okay, we will do like I will just create, and then like I will yes, I will even find like some cool picture for that. I will see. So something like, oh, I'm super exciting. Okay, you see, before I wrap up this beautiful second part of Brilliant Minds, I just need to say thank you, 2023. This beautiful, brilliant minds that you always allowed us, that we like beautifully, even if we have technically like problems that Angela cannot see me, like that we like go like so like nice and smooth. I really appreciate. Retrograde Mercury, you're awesome. Thank you very much for letting us that we can do without like problems and everything. And yes, 2023 was smashing. Lol, it's one of those feelings. Yes, but will be. It's a full moon, and full moon say try to chill and be with yourself. Don't like act because I will pass. That feeling and everything. So, guys.
Thank you.
Yes,
I just want to say thank you. Thank you. And I'll see. I will talk anyway.
Yes, anyway. Guys, much love. Hasta la vista. And see you in a new 2024 year. Mwah! And yes, PS, I love you.